This is a killing challenge for white. It's not that easy, but this is the type of problem that gives you a great sense of accomplishment if you answer it correctly. So, as always, please make sure you spend enough time with this problem before listening to my explanation. So the first thing you should realize is that black's eye space here is huge, right? So if white tries to be like a bulky 5 here, doesn't matter because black has an extra eye around here. So the eye space is very big, making a dead shape here on the corner is not enough for white. Another thing you should realize is that white can pull back like this already, right? The only problem is that black can still sacrifice this one stone and achieve a living shape very easily because its eye space is huge. So if you're white, you should be thinking maybe don't pull back right away, right? Playing here first is not the correct move, but white can threaten to pull back and kind of force black to block here. But where should be the first move? That's the problem we're facing. So we tried this, it doesn't work because white will just be killed and the eye space is huge. What about this one, right? So now we're thinking maybe white can threaten to make a living shape inside here as well. But the problem is that black can play this move, which eliminates the possibility of building 2 real eyes for white. In the meantime, white can no longer pull back because number 4 is Atari, white must connect, and now white only has 3 liberties left, black has way more liberties than 3. So white will fail this way. So the correct first move is actually right here at the 2-1 point. It's not very easy to find, but if you realize that this is a key point for black, then you should think that maybe it's worth trying for white. So if white plays here, what's happening now is that black must prevent white from connecting back. Otherwise, white can pull back this way. Now what's left of black's eye space is definitely not enough. So black's number 2 has to be here, or you can say has to be here, but it's the same, right? White can just reduce it. Now this is exactly the same as black playing here at number 2. Doesn't really make a difference for the purpose of this problem. What's next? Now this is what's really neat about this problem. The eye space for black is still huge, and it's not enough for white to try to reduce black's eye space, because black can either capture white into this shape, it's a living shape, or black still has an extra eye here, in addition to the bulky 5. So white cannot play at number 3. What white can do here is to threaten to make a living shape with 2 real eyes. And now black must come in. And now, quite surprisingly, white can play this Atari, forcing black to pull back. And black is already dead. This is something that you should see. In other words, after number 5, black doesn't have to play at number 6, because number 6 doesn't even help. So what's going on here? Black will be able to capture white if it wants to. But the problem, right, white can just play elsewhere. Doesn't really matter. The problem with black is that after it captures these 2, white can recapture 1, and this will be a rabbity 6 shape. Back to our basic life and death shapes. We don't see rabbity 6 very often, but here it is. So if black captures all of these white stones, it will end up with a dead shape. And that's exactly how white succeeds here. And it actually only takes 1, 3, and 5. You just have to be able to see that even though white will be losing all 6 of these stones, black can only capture a dead rabbity 6 shape. So overall, a very, very neat problem. It's not very easy to see, a bit counterintuitive, number 1, and this whole shape, it's also counterintuitive, but you just have to figure out with every pattern on the corner, it takes a little bit of patience to figure out what exactly is going on. And it's usually worth your time to calculate the patterns on the corners during games as well. So this is a good exercise. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next problem. Thank you.